Hey guys, it's Crystal, like the mineral. Welcome to another video. Today's video is all about Pompeii. Like many people, I first learned about Pompeii back in middle school as a Roman city famously destroyed and preserved by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. I was taught that the catastrophic event buried the city in volcanic ash and debris. So getting the opportunity to walk through Pompeii in real life was genuinely insane. Here are the 4 things I learned that completely changed how I see history, and I categorize them into themes of innovation, mortality, and memory. Let's start with innovation. Pompeii was home to around 10,000 to 20,000 inhabitants. They had massive public buildings like the Temple of Jupiter, a basilica that served as an administrative center for daily activities, and an amphitheater for public spectacles. Wealthy families often showed off their status with villas that had marble floors, detailed ceilings, and colorful wall murals. The streets themselves also tell stories. If you look closely, grooves in the paving stones show the constant passage of wagons and chariots. Pompeians were also avid bakers. They used flour, seeds, sourdough starters, salt, and honey to make breads. And when the eruption hit, archaeologists actually found baked loaves sitting in the ovens. They were resourceful too. For example, laundry centers known as fulleries used urine because of its ammonia to clean and bleach clothes, and added essential oils afterwards to make their clothes smell better. I also thought it was super cool that their innovation extended to water. They had an advanced water system that brought fresh water from an aqueduct into the city through pipes. However, unfortunately, modern studies show that these same pipes contained toxic levels of lead, which probably caused a lot of health problems. The second theme I learned about revolves around desire. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is the right word to categorize this section, so I'm just gonna be straight up and actually relabel this category as brothel. In Pompeii, brothels openly operated and provided a universally understood menu of services, so anyone, despite of language, could receive services by simply pointing at the menu. But behind the walls were stories of exploitation. Many of the sex workers were enslaved men and incredibly young women, often taken from conquered Roman territories or sold by desperate families. The working conditions were rough. I mean, look at these rooms. Also, if sailors perhaps got lost trying to find these brothels, Pompeii had labels and wall carvings that guided people towards them. GPS? More like G-penis.
Water fountain.
The water fountain. Why couldn't people run or leave during the eruption? The truth is, when the eruption occurred, it released massive clouds of scorching gas and volcanic ash that swept through Pompeii at speeds over 60 miles per hour, reaching temperatures over 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Buildings collapsed under the weight of falling debris, and thousands of people were instantly suffocated. The eruption also buried a nearby harbor, destroying the city's access to water. For nearly 1,700 years, Pompeii remained frozen in time. But when archaeologists began excavations in the 18th century, they also discovered a way to preserve the final moments of the victims by pouring liquid plaster into the hollow spaces left behind by decomposed bodies. Once the plaster hardened, the surrounding ash was carefully removed, revealing human figures exactly as they were on their last day. Even today, new archaeological discoveries continue to reveal more about Pompeii. The city keeps expanding, both literally through excavations and metaphorically, as it connects us with the lives, struggles, and stories of the people that once lived there. Thank you so much for watching, and if this video gave you a new perspective, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye!